Are they out of their dang minds? It's like on one hand they're treating kids like adults, but then they're treating adults like kids. Hey guys, it's me. I had another video planned for today. It was just a completely different video, as you guys can see. But when I saw this literally 5 minutes ago, I'm like, no, I gotta sit down and talk about this right now. Even though I'm not in Canada, even though I just feel like this is something Canada would do. The hypocrisy of this is beyond me. It is. Let's just get into it. Let's just get it right into it. So, Maryland Democrat files bill to stop charging anyone under 25 with felony. So, a Maryland House of Delegates member introduced on February 10th legislation to raise the minimum age prosecutors are allowed to charge a suspect accused of felony murder. Introduced the Youth Accountability and Safety Act that would prevent anyone under 25 from being charged with felony murder, according to the bill, providing that a person who was under the age of 25 years at the time of the offense may not be found to have committed murder first degree if the charge is based on a murder committed in the perpetration or attempt to perpetrate a certain felony, the bill states. Blocks anyone under 25 from being charged with murder in the first degree under Maryland law, automatically lowering their count to second degree and removing the possibility of a life sentence. The maximum is 40 years in prison. So first degree felony, I'm going to say these because of I don't want them to take me down, but all these things. So basically really, really bad crimes, really bad crimes. One of the reasons they want to do this is the fact that, under 25, the frontal lobe is not fully developed, but yet they think it's okay for kids to medically transition and choose their gender and letting kids make all these decisions. At this point, we might as well raise the voting age to 25, the tattoo, the piercing, all this stuff, right? One of the Republicans said, proponents of the bill say that the human brain is not fully developed until 25, but yet we're doing other things in the General Assembly, letting children vote earlier and earlier, letting them get hormone-inducing drugs to change their gender. Exactly. They also warned that the bill's lowered penalties for murder would encourage criminal organizations to use anyone under 25 to commit these violent acts. And one of the reasons as well, I think that they also want to do this is because of the racial equity impact note claims it will positively impact the number of Black residents in Maryland facing charges for first-degree felony. It will have a meaningful impact on Black or African Americans that are at a disproportionately high rate of being arrested for murder. I don't care what your skin color is. Murder is murder. You took someone's life and you're charged with second degree or just not be taken as seriously. Are you kidding me? I'm under 25, guys. I don't know if you could tell. So you're saying that if I right now did something, I don't have the capabilities of knowing it's wrong? No, I don't, right? So I could just get away with it, right? I could just get away with it because I don't know right and wrong, right? I don't know right and wrong. The hypocrisy of these people is beyond me. Maybe people should stop committing violent acts and then they won't go to jail. I don't even know how you guys are going to comment because I know you guys are going to think that this is absurdity. And guys, this is not even propaganda. They literally said this. There's videos on this. It's not fake clickbait or something. It is because under 25, their brain is not fully developed. And when people start using that argument and that logic, it kind of just makes me think. Are we going to excuse people under 25? Again, I'm under 25. Should I be excused for bad things I do? I'm capable of knowing what's right and wrong. I'm very self-aware. I understand when you're 25, your brain has not fully developed. Some people even say 30. It just makes you think that if you're 25 or under, forget about young teens, but 25 or under, that you're not capable of making good decisions, that you're gonna be impulsive, especially 18 to 25, And it's okay, that's a whole separate thing. Listen to this. It's enough to make you wonder whether Maryland legislators' brains are fully developed. Honestly, I don't think they are. Democrats, the brain isn't fully developed until 25. Also, Democrats, let's have 16-year-olds vote and children take medication and have surgery to affirm genders. Canadian government, Canada, I'm from Canada. Hold my maple syrup. Let me help minors off themselves without parents' permission. I'm telling you, man. On one hand, they're treating kids like adults, but then they're treating adults like kids. And then there's another article that was sent to me. You know who you are. Shout out to you. Male friends who discuss their intimate lives loudly in public could be jailed for 7 years in Scotland. New laws being proposed in Scotland could lead men to be jailed for up to 7 years if they discuss their intimate lives or conquest with their friends loudly in a public place. It is one of the new crimes which has been proposed in a consultation published by the Scottish government with the aim of criminalizing misogyny in Scotland. They want to create 5 new laws designed to outlaw abusive and humiliating behavior by men. They would target only males, with females not being put under the same scrutiny, some people are saying. Basically, if you talk about your intimate lives in public with male friends, you could get arrested if you show women anything inappropriate, if you rub up against them. As a girl who, gets very, very bothered by this stuff, in the sense where I hate this hypersexual culture, I still don't think they should be jailed for 7 years. That's actually absurd. That's actually crazy. I can understand giving them a warning, stop talking about that, you're making people uncomfortable. For both genders, girls don't need to be let off the hook. Both genders, about to get arrested by the Canadian government for saying both genders. But anyways, I can understand giving them a warning, like saying, please keep it down, you're disturbing people, or kicking them out. But jail for 7 years, I bet you they treat drug dealers and probably pedophiles better than that. Like, they give them less time. 7 years? Like, I don't like this stuff, right? But I still don't think, because I'm reasonable and logical, and I'm not thinking with emotions right here, that they should not get 7 years. It's actually absurd. I don't know what the heck these people are doing. You know what's crazy? It's like all these laws now are like targeting certain groups of people now. Do you guys notice that? Or like they're about certain groups of people. Like this is for women. The other is people under 25, but then they mentioned how it's disproportionately affecting the Black community. And it's like, that whole under 25 thing doesn't even make sense. Like, is murder. We live in backwards times. It's so ironic that they're the ones preaching inclusion, but yet they're the ones that divide us so much by making like laws targeted at certain people and whatever. Like you know, it's just the hypocrisy and the irony of everything. But when I see these people, I guess I mean these people making these laws, saying these things, they're so hypocritical, it's not even funny. They contradict themselves 24/7. They don't hear themselves, and this is why nobody takes them seriously, really. And people just laugh, or they make videos about this stuff, or they're actually shocked. Like, do y'all see why so many people are like, I don't trust these people? It doesn't matter what country you're from. How do we trust them when they're literally playing with our lives? They're jailing people for no reason. They're defending criminals. Like, open your eyes, seriously. Anyways, guys, that is all for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned because my next video will be out in a few days. I will be posting that very, very soon as it is ready to go. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully this video didn't spoil your weekend too much, because here we are like defending murderers that are under 25 and jailing people up to 7 years for talking about their intimate lives in public. The times we're living in. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!